DM3 life. Are the all-weather Max Spider mats really that good? So in years past, when I was younger, in my 20s or so, I was cheap and I had a lot of time on my hands and I could clean the interior of my car often. So I would be really cheap and I would buy, rubber floor mats from, any department store that happened to have them. They never really fit right. And then, as I get older and busier with work and family, my time to clean the interior of my car got less and less. So then I started to be a big proponent of WeatherTech. And in regards to WeatherTech, I was the one that would always purchase the, laser cut digital floor liners, which are basically just plastic moldings of your floor, and they worked great, right? They kept out all the dirt and the grime, the salt, and everything like that off the actual carpets in the car. However, when you live somewhere like I do up in the Northeast, we use a lot of salt on our roads. And what I found is after one winter of use, they never really looked as good as the day you bought them, right? No matter how good you cleaned them, you'd wash them out, you'd clean them up. Half the times the WeatherTech logo would delaminate from the mat and that would be gone. And then after cleaning them up and letting them dry, you'd notice that they were faded and stained in places from, no doubt the salt on the roads. And the only way to get them back to even looking halfway decent would be to use something like Forever Black or Armor All or something like that, which of course is completely unsafe because it creates extremely greasy and slippery surface, which is very dangerous. Same time to purchase my Model 3, I was, day one reservation holder for it, but I held out even longer because I wanted an all-wheel drive version and I wanted the white interior. And so that put my VIN number in the 96,000 range, which is an early VIN number for an all-wheel drive with white interior. But at that time, WeatherTech didn't make anything for the Model 3. At that time, even Tesla didn't have their all-weather mats out. So, but there was a company out there called Max Spider, and they had a really interesting idea. It was a mat, waterproof, designed to fit the floor of the car perfectly, but it had a really cool look to it, almost like a carbon fiber look to it. And they have turned out to be some of the nicest all-weather floor mats I've ever owned. This is the second winter that they've been through. I have not pulled them out yet. It's May 2nd, I believe, when I'm filming this, and I have not pulled them out from the entire summer and winter of this past year. I have not pulled them out and cleaned them once. And I want to show you how easy it is and how well they come back from pretty much the dead. So let me show you what they look like now in the car. Okay, so as you can see, they're trashed. But you look at the dead pedal spot, and it does a great job. The height of that is perfect. As you see, I've got no dirt on the actual dead pedal itself behind the mat, but that thing is disgusting. It's got built up grime and salt, and it's just, these are disgusting. Now let's take a look at the rear. So that's got plenty of salt stains, but it does cover all the way up to the console. And yeah, very, very disgusting. Let's take a look at the passenger side. Absolutely disgusting, but see how high they go? They do protect really well, but they are disgusting. Okay, so I pulled the mats out of the car, and let me just show you inside now how well it does protect the carpets. And this is the passenger side. And as you can see, just a little bit of vacuuming and a little bit of a crevice tool down in here, and this is going to come right back to normal, real easy. Now the back, that's tricky. This is a one-piece mat, right? So when you're pulling it out, it's because it tucks underneath the seat in front of it and underneath the console and that seat over there, and it's one mat. As you're pulling it out, it tends to dump loose sand and stuff on the floor. But again, this is nothing that's grinding into the carpet. This is just loose. That's going to vacuum right up real easy. And the driver's mat. There we go. Look at that dead pedal. Looks as new as the day I purchased it. Again, we've got a little bit of, crevice tool worked around the seat. Other than that, it's pretty dang clean. The front mats come with this emblem. It's the Max Spider emblem, 3D. It's weird. It's literally riveted on the back side. Taking it off is really difficult, plus it leaves holes in the mat, so a lot of people are kind of blacking it out with Sharpie or vinyl or whatnot. I kind of leave it because in my case I have a Model 3 dual motor, so 3D kind of makes sense. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is just put a little bit of soap in each mat. This is just really cheap department store or parts store wash wax concentrate. So I'm literally probably could have just gonna put like a little capful or so in each mat. Then we're gonna go ahead and add some water and brush it out. Just to give you an idea about how soft bristle of a brush I'm using here, this is actually a wheel brush. So it's really soft bristle, so it's not meant to scratch the wheels. And that's what we're going to be using today to clean these mats, which have been in the car for nearly 8 months or more. So let's go ahead and scrub them up and we'll see what happens. Even clean this little 3D symbol that seems to piss a lot of people off. I'm not really sure why. I'm in this car every day. Dirt, salt dripping, mud covered shoes. And we're going to do the exact same process. I'm not putting any more pressure on the brush, nothing. Let's go take a look at the mats now that they're clean and reinstalled in the car. Okay, so here's the passenger side. Everything cleaned up real nice. No worries at all. All clean, all the way up through, no worries. Okay. And there we go. Again, little crevice tool in there took care of all that. And the only thing that we need to do is I'd like to dress up the pedals in here. So I think we've got another project coming. And another project means another video. So next time on TM3 Life, we're going to upgrade these pedals with sport pedals. But now, Snapple Facts. Hey, welcome to Snapple Facts. Let's grab 2 caps at random. Snapple fact number 1. In 1860, Abraham Lincoln grew a beard at the suggestion of an 11-year-old girl. Who would have thought that an 11-year-old girl would have that much influence on the president? Snapple fact number 2. Alaska has more caribou than people. I didn't know that, but not a huge surprise. Alright folks, well, I hope you learned something on Snapple Facts, and now back to the regular scheduled programming. See you next time. Welcome back from Snapple Facts. Again, I hope you all learned something. If you like this video and you found it useful, especially if you're looking for decent all-weather mats, again, I think Max Piter is the way to go. Smash the like button, subscribe below if you haven't, because there is a lot more coming. So stay tuned and we'll see you next time. But as always, let's keep those batteries charged.